Hi, this is Pei Zhang. It comes to our second unit of this certification exam preparation course. In the second lecture, we will focus on the structure and contents of the certification exams. As we have talked before, there are two steps in each certification process. On passing the written exam, you will get the Hub CMI or Core CHI credential. These are available to all interpreters, regardless of target language, and is non-language specific. If the oral exam is available in your language, you have to take the oral exam within 2 years. Otherwise, your first step credential will expire. You will be a CMI or CHI on passing both the written and the oral exam. These credentials are language specific. For example, you can call yourself CHI Spanish or CMI Korean, etc. What to expect on exam day? The written and oral exams are offered via computer-based testing and are supervised by designated proctors. To provide a fair and constant environment for all candidates, the exams are delivered using standardized procedures and following strict security protocols. Candidates are required to follow all exam rules at all times. Failure to follow these rules may result in termination of a candidate's testing session and/or invalidation of the candidate's exam score. Testing center procedures. Candidates must arrive at the test center or log in from your home or office on time and present a valid photo ID. No cheating is the fundamental rule. Individuals suspected of cheating will be subject to the National Board disciplinary policies and procedures. For example, in case of an online proctor, you need to have a mirror aside to demonstrate to the proctor that you don't have multiple computer monitors or have multiple browsers open. No food or beverage is permitted in the examination area. Tobacco products and chewing gum may not be used by candidates or proctors during the exams. Please be advised that cell phones, pagers, cameras, or any programmable electronic devices and recording devices of any kind are not allowed. No desk accessories, for example, family photos, good luck articles, or personal items such as handbags are permitted in the exam area. You're not allowed to take breaks, stand up, or move around during the exam. You will not be allowed to leave the testing area until you finish and submit the exam. Authorized materials for the oral exam. One non-electronic or paper bilingual dictionary is allowed in the testing room. Blank white paper for note-taking is allowed, but all paper must be given to the proctor at the end of the exam for shredding. In case of an online proctor, you must shred the papers under the supervision of the proctor. So you should not disclose the content of the exam to anyone else. If you are taking the test at your place, always bring spare pens or pencils with you for note-taking. In comparison, nothing is allowed in the CHI oral exam, and nothing is authorized in either written exam, not even paper and pen. When can I get the exam result? Normally, you will be able to know the result of your written exam right away. Then you will receive instructions on when to expect your official result, how to order a badge, and schedule their oral exam if applicable. Candidates taking the oral exam will receive pass or fail notifications, their score, and general feedback on their performance by email from the board in roughly 2 months following their test. Now let's talk about understanding your score. The result is on a pass-fail basis. A recommended passing score has been set by professionals for the oral and written exams, designed to ensure safe and competent practice as a medical interpreter. This means that each candidate's performance on the exam is measured against a predetermined standard. Candidates are not graded on a curve and do not compete against each other or against a quota. Receiving a higher than passing score is not an indication of more advanced knowledge or a predictor of better job performance. All individuals who pass the exam, regardless of their score, have demonstrated an acceptable level of knowledge in medical interpretation. Retesting. Candidates who do not pass the written or the oral exam may retake the respective exam after a 3-month waiting period. The initial exam and retest fees and application procedures are the same. There is no upper limit on the time period for retesting. For the written and the oral exam, the candidate may test 3 times. If a candidate wants to test more than 3 times, there is a waiting period of 1 year after the 3rd unsuccessful attempt. Examination appeals. Candidates who fail the exam may file an appeal if they believe the exam failure is due to, for example, grading errors, inappropriate exam administration procedures, or significantly disrupted testing conditions. Special accommodations. The certification committees are trying to provide equal access for all certification candidates. Reasonable examination accommodations will be made at no extra charge to individuals with documented disabilities. For example, if your disability necessitates, you can have the computer screen read out loud to you, or have someone else operating the computer and input your answers for you.